Hello everybody, my name is Mikais, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Road to Improvement series. We have been doing a lot this past week, not just in Valorant, but in improvement in general, and I wanted to talk about it today. This is going to be a little bit of a different episode because instead of me talking for the entire time, it's going to be me talking for a few minutes about what I have to go over, and then at the end of the video is going to be a tournament recap. We've actually just played our second to final match in the Genesis League before playoffs, so I'm not going to tell you how the game goes, and I'm not going to tell you what we're at because I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say it's an insane game, and there is something crazy that happens at the end. So you definitely want to stick around for that. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So to start us off today, we have what I like to call the last week of games. And right now, I'm at a Senate 1, 77 RR. And I think last time we recorded, I was like, I think it was like a Senate 1, 20 RR. I don't know. All I know is that I am up RR a good 30 amount, 40 amount. And that's mainly because I have taken two things that I wanted to work on, and I have just completely honed in on that. And those two things are looking at my crosshair, which I know sounds super simple, but I'll explain the more in-depth version of it in a minute, and tension control. So for tension control, the main thing that I've been working on is I watched a lot of videos on it, and I watched a lot of improvement videos, and just a bunch of stuff about how you need to do it, and how this is when you need to tense up, this is when you need to relax, this and that. And not only was it not really making sense to me, because I feel like tensing up your arm consistently for a lot of things just makes life harder in general, but it also makes me feel like I'm just not doing something right, and it just really was not for me. So what I've been doing and what I've been working on in terms of tension control is keeping my arm relaxed the entire time, and then letting my arm tense up to make the flicks that it needs on its own. So I never actually tense up my arm like consciously, it's all subconsciously. And that has helped me out a ton. I feel like I'm hitting a lot more shots, I'm a lot snappier, I'm a lot smoother when I need to be. And for me, I think that's the way that pros do it too. And I can't really explain it right because they're not doing it consciously, they're doing it subconsciously. So they can't really explain it in the proper ways that they need to of how tension control works. But I think I can, only because I focused on it so hard. Like, I feel like a lot of pros just understand it, and that's like how they do it so easily is just second nature to them. But I've been really working on it a lot this week. I still have to make it so that my relaxed nature is my nature, and then when it gets snappy and it tenses up, that happens. That's cool. But it's been really cool so far. It's been helping me a lot. I felt a lot better in games. I'm obviously not perfect because it's something that's new to me, but it's getting better, and it's getting there. And then the other thing that I'm talking about when I say looking at my crosshair is, I mean, obviously you need to look at your crosshair. That is like Valorant 101. If you're not looking at your crosshair, you don't know what it is. But I mean the entire time, because a lot of the time your eyes will be on your crosshair, and then they flick to the enemy, and then they flick back to your crosshair, and then you go look at the enemy with your crosshair. What I'm learning how to do is always being on my crosshair. So I use my peripheral vision. So like, say I'm looking at my crosshair, and then an enemy comes on the screen. Then I will use my peripheral vision to shoot my crosshair over there without actually taking it off. And this makes micro adjustments a lot easier. It makes just shooting in general a lot easier because you always know where your crosshair is. And it's a very nice thing for me to do. I feel like I'm explaining things that probably a lot of people that watch my videos that are better than me understand already. They already do all this. It's all second nature to them. But for me, I've always understood these concepts, and I've done these concepts, but I haven't really practiced or mastered them. So that has been the point of this past week. But yeah, so those are the two main things that I've been working on this week to get better at. Like I said, a Senate 1, 77 R. The last few games have been really good. In terms of like KD and stuff, it's kind of been down, but that's gonna happen. I've always had a beginning of the act slump. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure when I have a 1 KD, or it's the pressure of headshot. I have no clue what it is. I still haven't figured it out. But the first 2 weeks of the act, I just suck at the game. Like, I just can't figure it out. But luckily, we're getting past it now. We're getting a little into the act, so I'm starting to play better. But yeah, so now the final thing I want to talk about before I let you guys watch the match recap is moving into this act and the stuff I'm doing team-wise. So as you know, we are currently in the Genesis League. We are in our final match. Actually, we just played it earlier today. The video you're watching is the second and final match. I haven't been able to do full recaps for everything just because I'm still kind of figuring out how I want to edit these things. So I'm hoping that by playoffs I can have a more concrete and condensed way to do this that's a lot more enjoyable for the viewers, because my last one just was not good, and it showed in the views, it showed in the likes, it showed in the subscriber count. Like, everything about that recap, the tournament recap video was just not good. So I'm gonna experiment this next week, and hopefully by the time playoffs comes if we make playoffs, of course, when you watch this match, you'll kind of have a better understanding on what's going on, where we're at. But yeah, so it's been very, very difficult for me, but hey, that's a part of the Road to Improvement series, not just in Valorant, but in life, you know, you just gotta learn what we're doing. But outside of that, we're gonna be getting back into Premiere, so you will be getting weekly Premiere games. I'll be streaming them, I'll be playing them, and not only that, not only Premier, we'll have other tournaments that we're doing, other leagues we're doing. But with college starting back up, the team stuff might take a little bit of a dive for me. So we might have more ranked clips, we might have more ranked gameplay. I hope not. I'm kind of hoping that we can get into more tournaments and really start focusing on the team play and let ranked be more of a, it's going to naturally progress as it goes rather than it being the main focal point, and kind of transition into more of the improvement side of teams and kind of getting closer to the goal of tier 2. But like I said, that's still a long time away. I'm still Ascendant 1. That's not going to be a thing till Immortal 3. So I got to focus on rank for a while. But hopefully we can get out some more content for you guys, some more tournament content. And yeah, so that is all I got to talk about today. Not too much to go into here, so I just wanted to let you guys watch some of these tournament clips, watch some highlights, and hey, y'all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
One heaven.
One enemy.
I'm playing back gen. Nice.
Nice.
One CT. Nice.
Good.
3, 2,
Perfect.
1.
Waiting.
I have recon too if you want to recon this.
Nice.
Take me, take me.
Back and close side.
Okay.
Fighting in the tree, right?
Try.
I'm all either plus.
My territory, mine. I have them
Hits me.
now.
I'm stupid.
City, all city.
One enemy remains.
2v1, 2v1!
CT.
Player man.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
One suppressed. Could be stuck left side.
Left now.
Yes!
Good round.
That was such a bad round.
I didn't realize you had bomb. I thought it would just drop.
Mark it. Yeah. He's down lane. 2 CT. Out. Another one.
Out, 50. Nice.
Nice.
You
Fighting. Nice.
All three, copy.
It was the play we all whiffed, bro. Fuck. Come on, baby! Fuck!
One enemy remains.
Yes.
Yes!
And
Nice, nice.
Last player standing.
Back, Jen.
Spike planted.
yeah. Or I could win.
Shit.
Shot down. My ult is ready. Shot down.
One enemy remaining.
Good shit.
That's like no right there, bro. That, is he? I always fuck with this guy.
Hey,
I always
the other coach is dead, dude.
Let's collide.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Win.
I was gonna kill you guys. Holy fucking